Hi, this is Pastor Mark, and I want to talk to you about the Sennheiser HD 600 headphones. These retail for $399 online and in audio stores, although I don't see these in too many stores. I usually only find them online. These are open-back, high-fidelity, professional reference-grade headphones. They're designed to be used at home because they're open-back. They're going to leak a lot of sound. You're going to hear what other people are doing, and they're going to hear what you're listening to. So these are not designed for being used on the subway or in the library or at a coffee shop. Let's talk about the build quality. Sennheiser's slogan is the pursuit of perfect sound. It is not the pursuit of perfect build quality. There's a lot of plastic in here. You know, for $400, you expect to see some premium materials, amen? But you got your plastic. The drivers, though, are exquisite. I mean, the $400 definitely went into the sound quality. We'll get to that in just a moment here. You got the velour padding, very comfortable. Velour padding on the headband. It's got this long 10-foot cord. Sennheiser doesn't sell a shorter one. Came with a 1/4-inch jack for your high-fidelity receivers. You just pull that off, and you can plug it into your iPhone or your portable amplifier. This is a 300 ohm impedance headphone, so you're going to want to use an amplifier to bring out the full potential of the sound and the volume. I mean, this will sound decent plugged into an iPad or an iPad mini. You're going to have a little bit of trouble when you start using it on smartphones, and the volume isn't going to be as loud as you want. It's not going to be as rich sounding as when you plug it into better equipment. The more expensive and powerful equipment you plug this into, the better it's going to sound. These are high-fidelity headphones that will grow with you, and if you feed them right, these things are going to sing. Now, I use these with a $129 FIO E12 portable amplifier, and it sounds fantastic enough to me. I probably don't need to get another amplifier for a while. I think that feeds these real nice. However, someday I'll probably pull the trigger on a bottlehead crack or a tube amplifier because I hear that that's even better, and I'm looking forward to someday making these sing even better. But they're fantastic enough for me already. Sound quality, I love it. Just awesome. High fidelity, and it's neutral. The bass is propulsive and precise and pristine, and it's not thin like with my HD 598s. And the mid-range is right where it needs to be. It's not recessed like on a cheaper headphone, and it's not too in-your-face like perhaps the Sennheiser HD 598 it can be. The treble is clear and pristine, and it's not bright at all, and to me it's not rolled off. I can't tell that it's rolled off or kind of muffled sounding. I think this is just perfectly balanced. High fidelity. You don't notice any grain in the sound like you might notice if you listen carefully to the HD 598. I read online that these were considered mid-fidelity and these were considered high fidelity, and I was offended at first because I had this and I didn't have that. And I'm like, what you talking about, Willis? I think these are high fidelity. But when you A-B them and listen to this and then listen to that, at least to my ears, it seems to be the case. This is definitely a more expensive sounding, if you will, fidelity headphone. That's just my opinion. You know, everybody's ears are different. These have a treble tilted emphasis, a little on the bright side. They're pretty, they're beautiful, wider soundstage, great for movies. But I think this is the cat's meow. I mean, these really are awesome. And I like how with my FIO E12 amplifier, I could turn up the bass a little bit, and you can feel that thump in the bass, and it doesn't distort the mids or bleed into the mids. I just love these babies. Highly recommend them. The sound stage is not going to be as wide as with the HD 598s. That's because with the HD 598s, they angle the transducers to give it the impression of a really wide sound stage. I'm not so sure it's what the recording artists intended always when they recorded their songs, but I think that's why it seems wider on here. This does have a wide sound stage, but I feel like it's more, I don't know, realistic perhaps. But there's a place for both of them in my golf bag of headphones. I mean, I use these more for movies, so I can hear three-dimensionally all that's going around me. And these are great for that. I think these are better for movies than this. But for music, oh man, these are fantastic. Highly recommend them. I also own the Sennheiser Momentum. These are kind of the little baby brother of the Sennheiser HD 600s. These are built with the premium materials that I wish were put into the 600. This has the higher fidelity sound. And this sounds like this, but the sound quality is not quite as pristine and clear as with these. But if you have this for at home and this for on the road, I think that's all you need. These two headphones will fulfill everything really nicely. And if you want a third one for movies or for video games, I would go with this one. The Sennheiser HD 600. And I don't own the Sennheiser HD 650. The reason why I chose not to go that route is because the sound is a little bit colored, a little more propulsive bass, a little more rolled off highs. And so I decided to go with something that was neutral because I can always use an amplifier to pump up the bass or do whatever I want to do. So anyways, Pastor Mark signing off. You guys take care.